Video today to show you how to upgrade the rear lights on your Range Rover Sport to our latest black edition LED lights. So these have got LED arrays, which is what we've left it on. You can see the indicators LED. If you turn them off here, so this is a smoked or black edition rear light, we're calling it, where the whole casing inside is black. I'm trying to get a good picture in the light. Let me come back here and see if, yeah, that might be better. So you can see that the whole inside is black. And obviously that's different to the normal rear lights, which is, this is the standard rear light in the 2005. So we're going to show you how to upgrade from this. We'll just do a little bit of a history lesson if we swap around here. So this is the original style of Range Rover Sport rear light fitted in 2005. And then in 2010 they went to this LED style. So the array here was LED and the indicator was LED. There was actually two types. We're being a bit nerdy now. But the early ones, this little surround here was dark grey. But they then decided that didn't look very good, which it didn't. And they went in 2012 to this black border, and that looks much better. And what we've done is we've taken that light and we've had it made for us without the, so if I zoom back you can see we've changed this red here to a smoked colour. We've left the indicator clear, and the red ring inside here we've changed to a smoked plastic, but we've got all the coloured bulbs, all the light functions work. Oh, and also if you look at the rear of the bumper you can see that the reflectors are in the rear bumper, so you don't need the reflective component of this in the rear light. The rear reflectors are already in the bumper. We've got the autobiography bumper on this one, but it's also on the standard Sport rear bumper. So here we go. So we've fitted one here. We'll show you how to do the other. The other thing we've added is there are stories of people having their rear lights stolen. We won't go into that too much, but what we've got here is a Torx headed screw and a cap, so people can't steal your lights as easily. There are videos on YouTube about that, but we'll include these bits with the lights. The other thing is, where your reverse window here is slightly tinted, you don't get as much light. So what we've actually got here is some high power bulbs for the fog light and the reverse light. I'm just trying to, so the one here that looks white is the fog, that actually shines red. The one here that's yellow is the one that is the reverse. Yeah, thank you, Ian. We are going to pre-fit those in the light, so you don't need to worry about that. Right, so there we go. Right, what tools are you going to need? So you're going to need, we will supply with them this little Torx driver, so you're going to need a little driver, like a sort of generic driver. To get the old lights out, you're going to need just a crosshead screwdriver there. And one of these little plastic trim tools, if your lights are stuck in, might be a bit handy. Right, so here we go. So here's our rear light. Let me come over this side. So you open your tailgate, you've got two screws, one at the top here. Okay, and then one lower down there. Someone wants me today. No caller ID. Make them wait. Right. Now, so that holds the back of your light in. There's two little pins that locate in the bodywork. We'll show you when we get it out. And you just need to gently prise the light away from the bodywork. Okay, and that should give you a little bit of length to get at it then. And then you've got to remove the connector. So I'll show you how to do that perhaps. It's underneath, isn't it, the connector? So let's... Right, so let me show you how to do this.
When you press.
Oh, yeah. So it's that there. You need to press that bit in under there.
It's right round the bottom underneath. You can wiggle these off.
Yeah, there's a little dock.
They are quite tricky to get off, yeah. So you're probably just best off taking it off like that.
Doing that. What I did sometimes is you can actually spin the light upside down. But then that will release the connector. So that's your connector on the back there. Right.
Two little docking pins.
Yeah, there's your, oh that's right, there's your little, if I put my hand behind you can see, so they're like little spear-headed docking pins that go into the connectors on there. Okay, right. Okay.
So this is how you receive your light.
Yeah, so, right. So you get a pair of these.
So you should already have.
Should already have the high power bulbs fitted. It's got the resistor here which stops the fast flashing on the early models. There are two different lights. One for if you've actually got a 2010 and you're upgrading to the smoke, you'll need it without the resistor. If you've got an 05 to 09, you'll need the resistor, otherwise your indicators will flash really fast. So line up those little pins at the back, slide that in. Right, which screw do you reckon to put in? So we're going to give you 2 security screws. So first of all, fit your normal screw.
Put your normal one in the top. That seems the easier one, and it'll hold your light in and get it in place and everything.
Right, then grab your...
You want to swap to our Torx driver. I'm going to pop the bolt.
Pop that in there. So these are like these number plate screws. They're often used on number plates. Okay, but we've got these actually with a, you won't be able to see it on the video, we've got them with a textured black finish there that matches the textured black finish on the light here. And we've got some nice black screws. So the idea being here is that they can't access your screw because it's got a cap on it, and if they do, it's got a Torx fitting on it. Yeah, now you've got to give it a good push. It is tight, which you want it to be tight. Is that in?
Yeah, seems to be. So it might take you 5 minutes longer to get your lights out.
Next time,
but at least you're not going to have a nick, because it's what, 6,000 or something we've heard?
Yeah, so a customer called today, he's had his rear lights stolen and they couldn't work out where the release was, so they cut his loom and he's had to buy a whole new rear loom for the insurance, £6,000. Yeah, just for having your rear lights stolen. Right, so there's the job done. That's the lights all fitted. We'll give you a final demo, check they all work. So right, that's tail light. Oh, let me get tail. Right, do brake as well, Ian. Yeah, the brake comes on stronger. Right, off with those. Reverse. That's reverse. Indicator. Fog. You got to put your lights on. That's it. Perfect. Okay. Good luck with that.